Peace be with you. Now fuck off.
Tell me your sins, my child.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been quite a while since my last confession.
Father Finnegan? What are you doing here?
My life has taken a rough turn as of late.
You can't smoke in here, but...
It's crazy how fast someone's life can change in a matter of days. One minute you're on top, untouchable. The next, you're looking for scraps like Lazarus himself.
Alright, Michael.
So what are we doing here now? Meeting the troll?
One of our older boys spotted dealers in this area, moving in on our turf. It's me and you, my dear Michael. Gonna have a wee nosy. Good evening, kind sir. Brings you down to our neck of the woods.
You know, just minding my own business like you should be minding yours, priest.
Do you hear this, Michael? You got manners and respect for members of the clergy.
Sad times when us men of the Lord are treated so harshly. Let me send him upstairs, Finney. This worm ain't gonna know nothing. He's just a worthless fucking worm.
Calm down, Michael. We don't want to hurt our new friend. As long as he tells us what he's doing in our parish.
Fuck up, you crazy bastard!
Oh, my virgin ears! Can you believe this, Mikey?
It's like someone needs to had confessions.
Alright. I don't know his name. I was handed a bag of powder and told to come down here to collect it and sell it. That's all I know. That's all I can
Powder?
do.
Give me
Yeah.
the powder.
Here. Take it.
As good as the driven snow, eh, Michael?
You boys trying to most us out of the cookie?
Try some of this. Try some of this. Man, it's so good.
What the hell is this stuff, kid? What does your boss call it?
My contact just calls it the dandruff of Christ.
Dandruff of Christ.
I just sell the damn stuff, but it ain't mine.
We need to send this boss of us a message.
What are you thinking?
Man, I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble. Just tell me what you want me to tell him.
Sorry, friend, I don't think you understand. You got a message. You see, drug dealing and cursing, those are some horrible fucking sins. Ones need to be washed clean through baptism.
Yeah, we can talk this out. We can
You do
work
the honors,
this out.
Mikey.
Come on, man, come on. We can work this out. We can work this out. Come on. Please, come on, please. No, please, come on. Come on, we can work this out. We can work this out. I can work for you. I can work for you or something. I can go.
The Buncrana marketplace was made up of two main factions, the clergy and the monks. Now, each group had their own turf, but every once in a while some cunt will try and take more turf for their own. And like a rat entering a household, eventually someone's going to call the exterminator. And that's exactly the role me and Mikey filled.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Interesting, interesting.
What's he doing here, Jude?
Fuck off. What, Donny?
Morning, boys.
Donny, you can read, Donny?
What do you want to talk to us about?
I've got something very important to tell you, boys.
What's that?
I will tell you in the kitchen. Let's go.
Can I talk here?
No, fuck off. Kitchen.
What's wrong with you, melt?
Get in the kitchen. I'm the bishop here.
Shut the fuck out.
Get in! Go! Go!
The fuck you doing talking to the monks, Donny? Is there something we should know?
That's none of your business, brothers. Look what they done to Spidey O'Neill. Can you believe it? Oh, fuck, wrong photo.
What's the big deal, like?
These boys killed those monks. And in retaliation, they killed Spidey O'Neill.
I don't see what the fucking problem is here, right? Go and you tell us why the fuck Jude's poking about. That's
He turned my altar boy into a weeping angel.
Who gives a shit what he done? Even kids like Spider O'Neill, what the fuck's he done for the parish?
Better fucking wind your neck in before you ever think about coming around here again. Alright? Peace be with you.
Ah, peace with you, too, Bishop. Fucking fairy.
Now fuck off. Hey, you priests, leave those monks alone.
This wasn't good. The monks used to be just a gang of useless junkies, but as of late they became a viable threat, and with this truce, there was nothing we could do to keep a leash on them. All of this started ever since Dandruff hit the streets. So the best option was to go straight to the source, the leader of the monks. Jude.
Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? No, it's here somewhere. Come on, you bastard. He fucking misplaced that again.
Dale must be near if you two here, lads.
Got so many jerseys, you ought to take a look at.
What? Do you boys not know what cocaine is in your old age? It's fucking cocaine, look.
We know what coke is, you hermit. This is new stuff. They're calling it the dandruff of Christ.
I heard about this. It's a new and improved formula, if I'm not mistaken. I heard it takes you back to the Garden of Eden. Oh boys, I'd love to get my wee beetroots out again, hey. That's been too fucking long.
Where can we get it?
That's gonna cost you, boys.
Much as a bunch of fives, son?
Nah, it ain't gonna cost you, sleep.
I'm sorry, boys, I'm sorry.
Spill the fucking beans, man.
Tommy might know a thing or two. He should check up by his way. Ah, Jesus Christ, I think he fucking chipped me tooth lah.
I'll chip your fucking skull in a minute, lad. Come on, Finny. Let's mosey.
Jude made look harmless, but the man's a psychopath. One look into his eyes and I knew he was fucked in the head.
I think he fucking chipped me tooth lah.
Cash first.
It's the boys. It's the boys! Vinny, Mikey, what brings you boys to my side of town?
It's good to see you, Tommy.
Good to see you, Mikey. Where did Finny go?
We ain't got time for niceties, Tommy, alright? Not today. Have you seen anything unusual in this area recently? Like shady? And I don't mean your kind of shady, I mean shadier than shady.
Has this got anything to do with what happened to that young boy, Spider O'Neill?
It's got everything to do with what happened to Spider O'Neill. You need to tell us here, Tommy. Things have been going down here. You have to be seeing something strange happening around here. They've been taking our other spots, but somehow they haven't come near yours, is what you're telling us. The fuck's going on here, Tommy?
Well, now that you mention it, there was a boy came through. He was asking, you know, how we get this stuff, how it's made. He mentioned you boys by name. I just told him to move on if he wasn't buying anything.
Did you? Aye. Who was he?
I don't know.
You don't know? Don't fucking bullshit me, lad. You have to give me a description. Today. What did he look like? What was he wearing?
He was wearing a trench coat and a fedora.
So, would we recognise him en masse? Would you recognise him en masse?
I didn't see his face.
We need to give us something, hey, because I swear to God, I'm not in a fucking good mood.
He said if I wanted to move heavy product, that I should meet him at the old boating club in Mayfield.
You cheer me up today, Tommy, alright? See you at Mass tonight?
Yeah.
Alright, let's mosey.
I'm waiting for it up.
It was obvious Tommy was lying. Didn't take us long to figure out that he was in fact the inventor of the dandruff of Christ. The thing was basically cocaine mixed with 3 other substances we couldn't identify. That day we encountered Jude in that graveyard. He was digging for dandruff. That's how he was getting it. Tommy was dropping it all over Buncrana for the monks to find and deal. So, we figure we follow Tommy. We find Jude. Put a bullet through his brain. We got nothing. For 2 weeks. But one day when he was at his usual spot, he got a call. And Tommy looked well spooked, man. He looked terrified. And we smelled a lead.
Sorry, Tommy boy, your services are no longer required. Rest easy now.
This truce was getting us nowhere. More and more monks kept multiplying like the fucking clap, and our dealers kept disappearing. So we figured, fuck O'Donnell. Me and Mike were gonna go back to what we did best. Hunting down monks and dispensing the wrath of God.
Depend on
We managed to get one of the monks' phones, and Jude was apparently heading for Fawn Beach, probably to get another dandruff drop. When we got there though, we realised too late it was a trap. Our tyres were sliced out, but we couldn't exactly retreat. If we retreated, we were dead men anyway.
What the fuck's going on here, Tommy?
Well, now that you mention it, there was a boy came through who was asking, you know, how we get the stuff, how it's made. He mentioned you boys by name.
You have to give me a description. What he looked like? What was he wearing?
He was wearing a trench coat and a fedora.
Hi boys.
What the fuck are you doing here, Donny?
What did I tell you guys? Leave the monks alone. And you didn't. You didn't.
And in that moment, I knew exactly where to find Jude. O'Donnell made a deal with him. Jude becomes bishop, takes over the clergy. And O'Donnell, he walks away scot-free. And he goes
to slip off to the bed with a few altar boys and live the life. But no, you two had to fuck it up. And now I'm left to clean up.
Because you're there when I awake, and then you give me the lights of day. Because the children with you can play. I think I am. 'Cause when I speak, you're always there. You even listen. I can tell, 'cause you're my gospel, my daily bread. That's why I think I am. I am, I am. I am, I am. I think I am. I think I am. I'm glad I am. I'm proud I am.
Despite my profession, I was never religious. I'm in this gig the same reason O'Donnell was. Power, not kids. But Mikey, man. Mikey was special. and a clergy full of rats, nonces, and fucking hypocrites. He was a diamond in the rough. Old Testament. We had a good thing going. You and your monks dealt with the lepers and junkies of society, and we dealt with the middle class with coke and communion. You just couldn't help yourself, could you? You just had to have it all. You just had to be a greedy wee bitch.
Look, Finney, I didn't want to involve yous boys, but she's just wouldn't fuck off. I mean, O'Donnell.
The dandruff of Christ. What was in it?
3 ingredients given to our main boy at the time of his birth. Gold, frankincense and myrrh, cut with cocaine to deliver a high that can only be achieved in the promised kingdom to come. I'm gonna need a man like you, Finney. See, Mikey, he was always a cunt, and you know he was always a cunt, right? He didn't treat anyone with respect. But I know you're like me. You're in it for the perks. And you know what those perks are. I always knew you were gonna be a tricky son of a bitch. I should have known Donnie didn't have the balls to see it through. But it's too late now, Fanny. Because I'm the bishop. Because I'm the big man, you fucking fruit bag. Me, the bishop. The almighty, the immortal. There's no escape. I'm the sheriff in the town. See all those priests and monks out there? They work for me. You shoot me here now, they'll fucking tear you apart.